Gamer Hole at night, Gamer Hole after dark, trademark, copyrighted. The late night show with the Gamer Hole. What's up, everybody? We're recording late at night.
Because on Thursday morning when we normally
not my fault
record
this time. It wasn't
not
me.
ZChum's fault. we were both in Tarkov Twitch Rivals.
And
man,
ZChum sleeping in, yeah.
You can blame Twitch for that one amongst a variety of other things. Yeah.
Yeah,
Twitch's fault.
Yeah, God, that was something. But before we talk about that, we're gonna talk about this. You know what's spookier than seeing a black cat on Halloween? It's shaving your balls with anything other than Manscaped. There's no need to carve your pumpkins this Halloween because Manscaped is here to upgrade your grooving. There's no need to carve your pumpkins this Halloween.
So we got sponsored again, so we're gonna keep going.
Can you believe it? It's still happening. They're still doing this. I can't believe it.
Someone must be finding these products useful out there, you know? We're glad
I enjoy
to
them. The viewers
introduce
do. Yeah.
I just used the Lawnmower 4.0 yesterday. I'm just gonna say it. I just used it.
Like a turtle shell.
What's that laugh, dude? But
all right, hear me out.
Me?
no, mine for the way you said.
Because it was very funny.
Go from a bite-sized candy bar to a king-sized candy bar and join the 2 million men worldwide by going to manscaped.com for 20% off and free shipping. It's 20% off and free shipping with code GAMERHOLE. All caps, no space, GAMERHOLE. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code GAMERHOLE at manscaped.com. Say trick or treat to your beautiful new Halloweeny with Manscaped. Thank you, Manscaped.
Wow. That's a good pun. Wow. Really sending it to the next level, Manscaped. Thank you.
The candy bar thing was kind of like under the radar, you know, but that was just like weenie. Nice.
So, this last Thursday, Aqua and I were in the Tarkov Twitch Rivals with our teammate Wellen. I think I'm still recovering from that, to be honest.
Can I just say, Creators Club did very well in that. We got 19th place, 9th place, I think, and first place. Yeah.
Wait, who did come in first place? I totally forgot to look.
Geek Say's team, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Good for him.
Creators Club kind of dominated the board on Twitch Rivals. Like, I don't know what other representative creators agencies were showing up for that, but Creators Club definitely...
I think number 19, baby.
Not number 26.
Not last.
Should we swap to some sort of like actual team
some
setup
rather than esports type agency? We should have all had Creators Club jerseys on for that whole thing.
Yeah. Just once, I would love to get through a Twitch Rivals without embarrassing myself horribly.
You didn't embarrass yourself this time.
That first fight I had on the roof was pretty bad.
Yeah. Okay, but you were
so nervous.
You were getting the jitters out. You were getting the...
I have never felt like a bowl of Jell-O so much in my life. For some reason, I was so nervous during that. The first time I did it, I wasn't nervous at all. I'm getting more nervous the more I stream for Twitch Rivals and stuff. The more I do it, the more nervous I get. I don't understand. But anyway, I mean, that first fight, once I got that out of the way, I was a little better. And of course, I played great when we were just playing after the event. But
after the event, we were like, let's just play a couple rounds just to wind down.
Yeah,
and then Aqua did great.
Going off. Yeah. I don't know why I couldn't do that during the fucking thing.
Aqua just needed to play at 10 a.m. and warm up. That's all it was.
That is probably all it was we probably should have played Tarkov before the tournament, and all of us took like 3 days of no Tarkov gameplay.
That might have helped. Actually, that might have helped. I hadn't really played much Tarkov in like a month, so that kind of was going in cold, but...
Same.
Yeah, it was very fun. We had a great time. Came in very respectable 19th place. It was fun.
And that is respectable.
Playing with
'cause
everybody.
my- I
It
was
really
under-
actually, you guys were really good. It was the last round that just like it could have made or break because you
Yeah.
could have got like 14th or something.
We had to
could
risk
have,
it,
yeah.
and it was the only way to do it. We had to risk it, and it didn't work, but it was fun. It was good. I thought
Yeah.
we were gonna come in dead last, or at the very least, I thought we would have to like fight tooth and nail to just be like one above last. So the fact that we beat like 6 other teams or 7 other teams,
We did good.
I think we did fine.
And
Yeah.
it was fun. It's always fun, like, playing that game in, like, a different kind of, through a
Super
different
fun.
lens,
Yeah.
you know? It was good. I must point out, I didn't get 1 kill, and I didn't score 1 point on the board. I was good support, though.
Solid support. Yeah.
And I didn't kill a teammate like I did last time. I killed Omid last time.
It was very close. It was very close.
Not a
one
net
spot.
gain, but not a net
Almost
loss.
killed ZChum. Almost. I did almost kill you, ZChum.
Oh, yeah, I came around
Yeah.
the corner and you like shot right next to me, and it was,
And then someone else came and killed us all.
and Miss
it was fun.
Miss Magpie's team came in and slaughtered us. Yeah.
Yeah, she killed me very quickly and efficiently. She killed the shit out of me.
What did Omid come in?
Ninth, I
Yeah.
believe. Yeah.
I
We
killed
fought
it.
them too.
Yep.
Xphil killed ZChum.
I killed Austin, and then Xphil. I saw Xphil's feet through a window on top of this like netting because he was in some. I should have known. It's like a fuck spot you're not supposed to be able to get, and he was like jumping on the netting up onto the roof above me, and I see his feet, and I'm like, Aqua, where are you? And Aqua was silent for like 3
Hey,
seconds.
you think I would be up there? Are you kidding me?
I don't know why.
I can
but
barely walk.
But all I could think was Aqua talking about how he like naded Omid in the last Twitch Rivals and killed his own teammate.
Oh, I shot Omid.
Or
I
shot
didn't nade
Omid
him.
in the
I
last-
shot him in the.
and I was like, if
I was
I
like,
kill
Omid, is this you? He said yes, and then I shot him in the head, basically.
I was like, if I kill a teammate, I am never gonna live this down. So I was like, Aqua, where are you right now? And it was like 3 seconds of silence as I'm looking at Devin's legs, and I'm like, Aqua, where are you? And you go, red container, and I'm like, that's not Aqua. And right when I go to shoot, he like jumps up on the roof, and I'm like, oh fuck, oh god, because I was just so like nervous the whole event. I was so scared. But it was great. It was fun.
We need to bring back the Rust comms. Remember the Rust comms, Aqua, when you and I used to play? It was always like, I'm medding, I'm shooting, I'm medding, I'm shooting. Okay.
I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out.
Yeah, exactly.
Our
It was, like,
comms were
weird
okay.
fucking-
I'm scared. I'm scared. No, we did fine. Everyone was making fun of our comms, though.
Yeah.
Mainly me.
They
I
were
think
okay.
you got. It's also maps you guys don't play that often, so it's not like you called out like.
Oh, I don't even
Yeah.
know the map. The whole thing was
Exactly.
on reserve. I don't
Yeah.
know the map.
And I
I
was,
never
like,
play it.
aware of where my teammates were, so we didn't need to like be constantly asking
we were
each
okay.
other, you know.
Plus, we all had a synchronized killer outfit on. We really did. Yeah.
Yeah, we dressed up.
We looked good. We got
Um,
dressed for that event.
Yeah, that was good. Twitch Rivals is a
It was
blast.
fun. Yeah, it was very fun.
Yeah. Did you guys see William Shatner go to space? 90-year-old William Shatner launched
Pissed I
in.
missed the actual launch or like watched a video afterwards, but I was
Yeah,
pissed that
I
I missed
watched
the, like,
it.
live stream.
And I could not believe at the end of that, William Shatner steps out of the capsule. He's standing next to Jeff Bezos. I don't know. Did you guys watch this? Did you watch the?
I watched the
He
recap.
gets out of the
I didn't see
capsule.
it.
He's standing next to Jeff Bezos, and William Shatner, you know, helped pioneer like the sci-fi TV space
looking good for
space
90.
drama. Let's not even talk about the stem cells he gets injected regularly. That's clearly working. That's not a joke. He gets stem cells injected, and it's obviously working. Look at the guy. He looks like he's
He
50.
looks incredible. He looks younger than I do.
Yeah. He gets
How does he do it?
Younger but rounder.
I know how he does it. He gets umbilical cord stem cells injected intravenously into his blood. That's how he does it. And it's working. Look at the guy.
He's good buddies with Jeff, so I mean.
Anyways, he
The
steps
two
out.
of them.
he steps out and he like, God, he like doesn't know how to put it into words. This guy who's worked in like the sci-fi, a pioneer of like the sci-fi movie, TV industry show type area, and he's finally experienced space, and he's seen it with his own eyes, and he had this like a 90-year-old man. He's seen some shit, you know, and he just saw space, and he steps out of the capsule and he starts trying to like articulate what he just experienced. He's like, it's amazing. You go up there and it's this overwhelmingly a beautiful shade of blue that then just turns to immense blackness, and it's just and as he's trying to like tell this, Jeff Bezos just like completely just like he goes like, and then just ignores him and just grabs a bottle of champagne and starts shaking the bottle of champagne up and then shooting it over everybody while William Shatner's trying to like deliver this like trying to put these like feelings into words, and then he just like he just shuts up and just stands there, and it's like, dude, Jeff, shut the fuck up.
Is just going Dude, Jeff is just going for the younger crowd. That's all it is. His target demographic is under 90.
It was totally
what it is?
It was totally
Under
like
90.
it was totally like Jeff was listening to this like incredible like thought process that William Shatner was piecing together, and just went like, all right, fuck this, and grabbed a bottle of champagne and just like started ignoring him, and literally just like it was like so out of touch and like out of the moment. Like no one wanted to be sprayed with champagne, Jeff. And he just starts spraying champagne on everybody. And everyone has to act like,
fucking Jeff.
Yeah. But, like, everyone clearly doesn't want this fucking, like, just gross champagne after this fucking
just
space
because it's
flight.
his rocket.
Yeah. It's like, Jeff, what
It's
the
his
fuck is
penis
wrong
that goes
with
to
you?
space.
My car, my rules.
That was, like, the most insane thing I think I've seen this year. Just... like this beautiful, beautiful moment that Jeff
is very
Bezos
tone deaf.
Yeah, fucking ruined it. It was so strange.
Just that little goblin.
Yeah. It was, what the fuck was he thinking?
I don't know. He's Jeff
Yeah.
Bezos. I don't know. He's
it was
crazy.
It literally just felt like such a like, fuck you, William Shatner. Yeah.
Maybe he figured pictures were more important than like actual video. So he's just like, I'm gonna
Maybe.
make a good picture.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. But I have to say, like, the main thing is, like, people kept being like, William Shatner's going up. But, you know, like, this, you know, the engineers from Blue Origin or whatever,
say
like,
it's
I
not
wouldn't ride
safe
that
and
rocket.
say they wouldn't do it.
And I'm like, the dude's 90 years fucking old.
He
You think he really
fuck.
gives a fuck about that shit?
Yeah,
I was gonna
like,
say,
fuck
yeah.
yeah, put him up there. I'm like, fuck yeah, I would ride that fucking rocket in a goddamn instant. Much less if I'm 90. Like, I'm sure Shatner probably was like, dude, go ahead, blow up.
Yeah, I think
I don't know, Shatner
Yeah.
might care. You know, he's getting those stem cells.
Yeah,
put
then again
in.
with the stem cells, he's probably like, I
Yeah.
got another 130 years.
I can't
I
wait
do-
to
okay.
see Shatner reach 130.
I
He
do
looks
think
great.
I do
Looks
think
younger
William
than my
Shatner
dad.
will reach 130. I do think, like, all the doctors
Yeah.
say, like, stem cells don't prolong your life. Look at this guy. Like, clearly they do. I mean,
Him and Tom Cruise look weirdly young for their age.
dude,
Tom
I think
Cruise
all
doesn't
those
age.
guys are getting like baby umbilical cords. They're like
I never
eating
knew
them for
Shatner
dinner
until
or
this
something.
entire thing. I thought he was like 75.
Do you
I know.
think that they all go to like the same
No,
gym
Yeah,
or something?
I think-
that like they shoot them up like as soon as they go
Yeah,
in?
the same sauna, the same
Yeah.
they go to the same gym to work out, and they're all just like in these comfy chairs with like the dead baby cells or whatever the fuck just getting pumped into them.
Big jar filled with
To get this podcast going places because I want to go there.
Dude, Death Stranding, but like it's just still sitting there.
But I mean, like, that being said, maybe he's 90 and has the body of a 60-year-old, but even at 60, I don't know if I'd want to be shot into space, right? I thought spaceflight was like harsh, but I'm starting to think maybe it's not.
Isn't space flight?
You're weightless.
No,
It's
space
great.
space
No, I mean,
flight
the-
is,
like
is
the
harsh. I thought when you come
G-forces-
down. when you
It's
come down
yeah,
too, right? Because
probably that.
When you go up and
you're
come
used to
down,
being
yeah.
up there, and then you come down, and you now have to.
I'm
But
just
that's usually if
yeah.
they're there for a long time. Yeah.
Well,
You
real
have to
talk.
rehab,
Would you guys go up on the Blue Origin rocket?
now, yes. If I was offered a seat on it, yeah. I don't
For
care
free?
if it's a little bit on. Yeah, for free.
You
of
wouldn't go,
course.
Aqua?
No.
Yeah, if it's free, I'd probably go.
Yeah, of course. I'm not gonna pay for that, but if it's like, hey, I have a
Oh,
ticket
dude, I'd give
to go
every
to
goddamn
space.
cent that I own.
Because I think in our lifetime it'll be like we'll probably have similar stuff, but it'll be like
yeah.
300K, 500K.
I don't want to be an old man.
I don't think I'd do it for 500K unless maybe like I'm retired and it's my last sort of.
I think
thing
it'll be
that's
even
budgeted
cheaper than
for things.
300 or 500K, dude. I think it'll be a couple grand once it's like as privatized and commercialized as I think it's gonna get.
That rocket fuel, isn't that like expensive or
having reusable the fuel's why it's gonna still be expensive, but I'm talking like a couple grand, and then you pack like, the payload is like 100 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
I like
maybe.
being in my comfort zone, I like being on the computer and drinking coffee.
I would do
That's all I want to do.
Especially like that, they had like the 4 people from SpaceX, or like the civilians going like
Civilians,
through orbit
yeah.
for 3 days. Fuck, man. I would have given not my left nut, but both my nuts. I would have done anything for that.
I don't know if I would have done it. If somebody handed me a ticket, I'd do it, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to try to get it.
Dude, I would have given up fucking anything.
I have trouble just getting out of bed. Okay, I don't know if I'm like. I'm not
Giving
gonna
up your nuts
fight.
might have been helpful, ZChum.
Yeah, it might actually done me some good. Yeah.
You might feel good up there with 0 G's or 0 gravity.
I feel great in pools, man. It's so nice to just lay in a pool.
We just need ZChum in space.
I should just live up there.
Yeah, like
just be
that's
a
my big
space
thing.
man.
Like, I'm so in on like the progress of like space travel and anything space.
Does anybody know Jeff Bezos? Anybody watching? Maybe.
Yeah, is anybody friends? Can
We have questions. Can he be a guest on here?
Also,
After what we've said, I don't know about that, but can we get tickets?
Dude, we talk shit about his streaming platform, about his game, about his space program.
can we also
Fuck you,
like
Jeff?
can we invite or can we
Please
invent
come on the show?
Can we invent a little thing for ZChum, which is like a hot tub with wheels? That way he also can just feel that pool everywhere he goes. That's what I'm thinking. Hot tub with wheels.
Yeah.
We should start
Put
a
Amazon's
Just
funding.
in like fucking permanent fucking like water container.
GoFundMe, but it's for like to be determined ZChum illness. Our friend ZChum is sick, but they just simply do not know what it is yet, and we don't even know what we're gonna have to buy for him. But
His doctor is very flaky. That's
doctor
why.
is
Don't
very
worry, Jeff will help
flaky.
out.
to be fair.
I would really like to have Jeff Bezos as a guest on this podcast, and B MRE Steve 1989. That is my dream guest. We should contact him. I shouldn't have said it out loud because I think that'd be I bet he's been invited to all kinds of podcasts and stuff. He
I don't
probably
know, maybe
turns them
not.
all down.
No,
I don't know how.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay. Probably.
He definitely just doesn't want to
Now that
do
I'm
it,
thinking
but-
about it, yeah, he probably gets emails all day. Be on our little talk show. Come on our radio show. Come on our TV program. To tell us about that time you ate that $18.99 biscuit.
Yeah, for everyone to ask, like, did you get a tummy ache after? Have you ever thrown up?
Oh no, it's
like, I already.
We just tell them we won't ask anything about eating MREs.
What the fuck are we gonna talk about?
so you eat
Bullshit.
food for a living, Steve? Is that what you do?
So do you sit or stand when you wipe yourself?
Exactly. He's gonna be like, this is great. They're not asking me about MREs.
Yeah.
Now, are you anti-vax?
We should get
Steve?
the
do
food.
do you? What do you think about COVID?
Also, yeah. Or the report of the week, another dream guest
Oh, I
to have on
wish.
here.
Talk about getting constant like emails for being on
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
But speaking of the thing, I know that YouTube is now changing it so if you deny any sort of changes to the Earth, like climate change, you can't get monetized on YouTube anymore. So talking about COVID and stuff, let's see.
Oh, so like
goes.
making an entire YouTube channel dedicated to like flat Earth theory and
those are no longer allowed to be monetized.
They don't
What happens if
monetize
you're
it?
like being like, we're killing the Earth? Stop.
That's fine, I think.
Okay, I thought they were like stopping that too. I was like, oh,
No,
time
they're just
out.
making it so like I think they're trying to go with like you can't do fake news. I guess. Is what,
Okay.
it has to be scientific.
Yeah.
Your arguments.
Trying
which
to
is like a
thwart
weird
the
thing.
spread of misinformation based on fact.
Yeah.
You also
Which you
can't
can
talk about weed. Can't monetize weed stuff.
Really?
You can
did our
just
episode
now
get monetized
you
when we
can
were talking about
just
it?
now monetize. Well, no, you can't like people who make YouTube channels to like specifically show them like growing weed, smoking weed, trying weed,
okay.
trying out like devices for the consumption of it. Can't be monetized, but now growers can monetize their channels in states that it's legal, which I don't know. It's kind of cool of YouTube to allow.
It's legal.
I
in
saw
certain
Aqua.
states.
Okay, never mind.
What?
I know your thoughts, Aqua. I know your thoughts. Anyway, yeah. ZChum, tell us about your fruit flies.
Oh yeah, home ownership, fruit flies. Let's hear it.
I hate to say it, but I was ready to sell my house. I was ready to burn this house down. I'm going insane.
The ones from the cactus?
Yeah, they're not from the they're not from the cactus. They're not
Okay,
from
it's
the
beyond
plants.
that.
What are
Dude,
they from?
I know, right? What are they from? I
This is like an
have
X-Files case. I like this.
I have this problem, and we talked about it before. And I thought, I had these little fruit flies. I'd get like 3 or 4 of them in my office, and I'd be like, "Where the fuck are you coming from?" And then I had, there'd always be a couple in my living room, in my kitchen. Every morning I would wake up, there'd be like 5, 6 of them just like scattered around on the counter. I bought like fruit fly traps that like it's like a fan that like sucks them in and catches them on like a sticky paper. And every week there's like hundreds of them trapped in this thing. And
Time out. I just need a clarification. Fruit flies, we're talking about regular, like, pretty large fries.
no.
Flies. We're
Fruit
talking
flies are tiny
gnats.
little
like
gnats.
gnats. Like
Oh,
gnats.
okay.
Yeah. It's driving me fucking insane, dude. They're everywhere.
Maybe.
And they're in my
Maybe you have
bathroom
a
too.
haunting.
Uh,
Those are usually house flies. When you have a lot of house flies, like in that scary movie, what's that one?
The Haunting of Hill Manor or Bly Manor? One of those?
The
No.
haunting of ZChum's
classic
office.
one.
Fly,
The
man.
one in Long Island. Fucking
I don't know.
goddamn it!
I don't watch scary movies. I don't fucking
Yeah,
know.
me either.
The most classic one.
I don't watch
Exorcist.
any. I watch like
Yeah,
none.
I don't watch any either.
Whatever.
They're
Well,
driving
they
me
had a
fucking
lot
insane.
of flies. Maybe you have a demon or something.
Maybe I should call a priest.
Yeah.
A lot of people commented on. Okay, it's like thundering really bad, and if my power goes out, I don't know. Come up with something else. Somebody else can finish
We'll
the
have
story.
Omid
I
come
don't
on.
know.
Yeah,
We'll have Omid come on and I'll scream about New World again for an hour. Sorry, everybody, by the way, about that.
A lot of people commented on not the but the one before it about how they're like, you don't have fruit flies, you have fungus gnats. They're fungus gnats. They're breeding in your plant, like the potting soil and the plants. And I was like, yeah, because they don't look like fruit flies. They look like they look different. They look like, yeah, that could be it. Every single potted plant in this house, I threw them all out, and it was kind
Even
of
the
hard.
one that was your like grandmother's
Yes.
that was like
Dude, I'm at a point that it's like I will do anything. Even after my fiance repotted all of them with like in fresh soil, I would like touch it and a bunch of flies would come off it, and I was like, I can't do this. If they're breeding in there, I'm done with it. So they all got taken out, all of them.
Did this cause issues between that?
She understands how fucking insane
what about
they're
your
driving
parents?
me.
Okay, good.
They don't need
what about
to
your
know.
parents, though?
My parents don't need to know about me throwing out the 150-year-old 4 generations of my family Christmas cactus.
That's like Mr. Wilson's plant that Dennis the Menace ruined, or whatever, from the movie.
Whoa,
what a reference.
ZChum's not seen that. No, I know what you're talking about, though, Aqua.
Yeah.
And then he used a fucking vacuum cleaner to suck up all the paint, and then he shoots it out, too.
Tastes like paint
Is that Steve
and
Martin?
wood.
The Dennis the Menace? Steve Martin?
No, it's Walter Matthau plays
Dude, you took me. I haven't thought about that in
it's a great movie.
years.
I don't know.
And
I don't know.
Christopher Lloyd is the bank robber guy or the scary guy.
Oh, yeah.
And he like dun 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 dun, and he like eats the apple with his like switchblade.
Okay, I've seen it. Yeah.
You know it.
Yeah, I remember now. The apple with the switchblade scene is like definitely
This is
printed
going to
in
be
my
a
mind.
major divider in the comments of people that know what you're talking about or not.
Yeah, they know. We got some
Okay.
fucking boomers watching this thing. I can tell.
Well, I threw out all the plants because it was like every guide I saw online. It's like, oh, you've got fungus gnats. Here's what you do: clean your entire fucking house, throw out all of your plants, and like bleach and Drano and destroy your drains, right? Because they like breed in your drains. They breed in plants. It was driving me fucking crazy, man. Threw the plants out. I blocked off every drain in my house. My kitchen, I have like plugs in the drains. My bathroom, I like have a stopper that plugs the sink, and I like taped over and closed any drain I could find. And then if we want to like take a shower or something, we like unblock it, shower, and then block it again. Because I was convinced, I'm like, how are fruit flies getting in my bathroom unless they're coming out of like the drain, right? Mm-hmm. Every single drain, I poured this like drain fly killer gel in all of them, like twice a day for like a week and a half. I did every single thing you're told to do. I even went outside and sprayed like this like lawn killer, insect killer shit that like connects to your hose that you can like spray around your outdoors. I did everything. Still couldn't get rid of these fuckers. So finally I'm like, that's it. I'm calling an exterminator. Like, surely an exterminator will know what to do, right? You would think, like, at this point, you gotta call an exterminator. There's like, nothing left to do. I've done literally everything. The exterminator, they make an appointment. The guy shows up. And he's like, so what have you done? And I walk him through the house. I'm like, dude, I've cleaned everything. I've blocked the drains. There's no garbage stays in the house. We don't leave any dirty dishes. And the exterminator was like, yeah, you're fucked. He was like, there's nothing we could do for you. Like, you've done everything you could do, so sorry. And I was like,
did you say it was like the fungus flies or whatever you're talking about?
No, he said they're phorid flies. And he's like, yeah, unfortunately, like, it's probably just like a dead mouse, like in a wall that they're like breeding on, or like a dead animal under your house or something. And
how are they getting in the house though?
And they'll continue to breed just until they've like got rid of all the organic matter. And like, it's not worth it to like rip out your walls just to find a dead mouse that'll probably decay after like another 2 months or something. He was like, you're fucked. And I was like, oh, great. Okay, I'll just like continue being driven insane by the constant flies in every room of my house. We've got like little like bowls with like vinegar in them, with little like bags to like catch them and then kill them. And
he had one right there.
Every room has them, and I've got like these little like little traps for them.
Oh my God, he's not kidding around. He's got it all within hand's reach.
Yeah,
ZChum
every
hates
room.
flies.
I've got
My
flies.
God.
Katie keeps a tally. Every 2 or 3 days, she empties all the traps, and she counts how many there are so we can tell if the problem is, like, getting worse or better. So
you can tell
what's the consensus?
You can tell she's a
Worse
teacher.
or better?
the last count was 73 after 2 days, I think. I can't
Wow,
remember.
that's a lot of
That's
flies.
a lot of flies. Yeah, just in the fly trap.
Okay,
Are
that's
there
just, that's just the trap. That's not counting the 2 electronic traps that suck them in onto the sticky paper that catches like hundreds of them.
Are there
I'm going
any in the
insane.
room with you right
Yes. ZChum, are you seeing these flies in the room with you right now?
God.
now? Do these flies really
that's
exist?
a spirit. There's some bad shit at your house, ZChum.
ZChum, the flies aren't real. They can't hurt you.
If your girlfriend didn't see them as well, I would say that they're just a figment
driving
of
us
your
Flies! They're everywhere.
I can't eat, dude. For a while, I would like go to my parents. I consider just going out and sitting in my car to eat food because like 1 or 2 of them would
flies
always
sit
just
on it?
like come to my mouth, and I'd be like, "Get the fuck away from me!" And I try to like eat real quick before they. I can't enjoy eating without just like like a little assault from these little flies, but.
Imagine how many of them you've ingested
I
or
don't-
eaten,
that-
like
I hate
breathed
that.
in
Protein,
your
bro.
sleep.
I hate
That's gonna be
that.
the food of the future. Is insects.
Yeah.
Hey, you know that like thing they say, like the average person eats like
It's fake.
12 spiders a year or something like that.
It's fake.
It's fake. Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that,
call
that
bullshit
fact,
the whole
no,
spider
that
thing, but-
fact was made by like this author who said you can make up fake facts, anyone will believe it, and they made up this fact about how everyone eats like 5 spiders a year in their sleep. And it's just not a real fact, but everyone thinks it's a real
okay,
fact.
good.
Yeah.
Because I do see spiders around a fair bit in my bedroom. Like one skittered across my ceiling the other night. It ruined my entire night and rest of the entire next day. So tired. I hate spiders. I fucking hate them.
And now it's been
I
long
know
enough that you just think it must have gone away, and you're probably safe now. Yeah.
I probably
Yeah,
ate
I
it.
mean, spiders are very nomadic. They don't breed and have hundreds of babies or anything like that. They like hang out and then they move to another house.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they definitely
yeah.
don't breed and have
That's-
hundreds of babies at once.
And they only live
Yeah,
for a
that's right.
couple of
Tell him so.
days, and they would never
good.
have thousands of
Yeah,
babies.
he's gone. He moved on. That spider's gone.
Actually,
Long
Aqua,
gone.
Aqua told him to pack up his bag, and he did. He just little suitcase, just put it in, and just
And he's
walked out
totally
the door.
not—he's totally not living in the headboard right on the other side of my head
No,
of my bed.
No.
With his-
Certainly
you,
not.
ZChum. God damn
With
it.
his thousands of babies just like waiting to grow large.
Hey, maybe it bred all of its babies in my stomach. That'd be awesome. They just
Aqua,
crawl
you're
out of
dead.
every organ. They just crawl out of my eyes and everything.
Congratulations! It's a spider. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So-
back to ZChum.
Okay.
There's no improvement.
No, there's nothing I can do, and there's no improvement.
You're just waiting.
Yeah.
Are we selling that house, or is that the plan
I've-
now for you, or?
I've thought about what to do. I even went and got the plans for my house out to try to see if I could figure out where the access point for the crawl space under my house is, because my house is on a slab, but the extension of my office is built over crawl space. I don't know how to fucking get down there, dude. I don't know where the access to it is. I've gone around the siding of the house. I'm pretty sure that there's a dead woodchuck or something just like under my home, and it died there, and it's just rotting, and the flies are breeding on it, and then they just come up, because how else are they getting to my office? Where the fuck are they coming from?
Well, I have a solution for you, but I don't know if you like it. You know what eats flies, right? Frogs. So if you just get a bunch of frogs, that will
Breed
really
frogs. Or
breed frogs.
or a
then
bunch
you-
of spiders. I just get a bunch of spiders.
Yes.
now we're
talking.
thinking.
Let's stay with
All
the
right,
frogs.
I'll come over and let them all out of my stomach and fill your house with spiders. I'll just like that scene in the Mummy. I'll just open my mouth really wide, and all the spiders will crawl out. Yeah, that'll be good.
Aqua's extermination service. Aqua comes to your house, and just like a plague of locusts just come out of him and devour all
just
organic
bring more
matter.
bugs. Yeah, just
His reviews are like, he brought more bugs to my house.
Yeah.
After he left, the problem was
two
worse.
Problems. Yeah. I not only have gnats, but spiders and gnats are too small to get stuck in the webs.
It's a Craigslist ad. Do not let this man in your home. It's a photo of Aqua.
I've never seen ZChum laugh this hard before.
Maybe a goddamn bug man got him.
It's like the guy with the Craigslist ad of like, I want to sit in your septic tank. But it's Aqua.
Bring spiders into your house. I'll fix your bug problem with more bugs. ZChum likes that one.
Oh, fuck.
So you want to hear another funny story that happened to me recently?
Yes.
So I come from a long lineage of Dog the Bounty Hunter fans. Super fans, you could say. My family loves Dog the Bounty Hunter. And I don't know if you guys are too familiar with the whole Brian Laundrie scenario. He killed that poor girl, Gabby Petito
girl.
He's now on the run. And Dog the Bounty Hunter said, I will find Brian Laundrie. I'm going to bring him in, and, you know, I'm a bounty hunter. I'm Dog the Bounty Hunter. I'll find him. So I get a text the other night from my friend, and it's a nudist article, and the preview of it in the like iMessage app on my phone shows it, like the thumbnail of the thing, and Dog the Bounty Hunter finds Brian Laundrie. I'm like, oh my god, I have to tell my whole family, like everyone I know, my parents, my grandmother, everybody. So I sent out this mass text. I didn't even read the article. And I copied that and I pasted it in this big family group text we have. And everybody starts responding to me like, what the fuck? What? My dad loved it. Everyone thought it was really funny. My sister loved it. Everybody loved it. My grandma was just like, I'm glad she didn't die from what she saw. But when you click on this link I received, it was that big, beautiful, naked black man with that huge penis that went around like at the beginning of COVID. Like, it was really nice to see him, honestly. The meme kind of died out for a while, and I hadn't seen him for a while, and it was good to see him. I have to say, I kind of missed that guy and that meme, but it was such a good resurgence of his presence. But yeah, I sent that to my grandmother and everybody.
You guys know what Mimi's talking about?
What?
No, but I'm still laughing about Aqua sending it to his grandma.
Yeah.
Give me a better description of the meme to Google, Aqua.
It is a...
Wait, you don't remember this guy? Like, during, like, early COVID?
Large,
early
man
COVID.
With a very large penis.
You know, Aqua will send you the link. He still has it.
I'll send it to you, Decky. Don't worry.
Just type in naked
somewhere.
COVID guy, and it'll probably come up.
I've got it sitting
I can't
around.
believe you haven't seen this guy.
I've never seen it.
I probably have, but please find naked man sitting in park is the first result.
No,
I don't know about that one.
that's not him.
Okay.
I can't believe you didn't see this guy. But anyway, he's great. It was a very... I should have clicked that first, but it's okay. You know, everybody loved it.
Did you try to play it
It was
off
very
as like...
funny. I
pranked
was
you
disappointed
guys.
that Dog didn't find him. No, I was like, oh, I didn't look at this first. It was for my friend.
Gotcha.
But I couldn't believe that Doug found him. I thought it was real. It just looked so legit, in the thumbnail. Oh well.
What are you gonna do?
So yeah, my grandma's fine as far as I know. She probably loved it.
Probably the most action she's gotten years.
I don't know. She used to bring over a different grandpa all the time. Like I had so many grandpas. She was big with the dating.
Those fucking old folks homes, I bet you just get like.
Oh man, yeah. She got more action than anybody. Like in her 70s. I'll never forget. This is gonna be your new grandpa. I'm like, oh hi, like all the time.
Honestly,
Jesus
good.
Christ.
Honestly, good for her.
Good for her.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, before your thing, Decky, because I know your thing's. I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
Before that exterminator left my house, I walked him through my office too, right? And he saw my setup. He saw the monitors and the little Go XLR, the like mounted microphone, and on the way out before he leaves, he's like, "Do you mind if I ask what you do for work? That's like a pretty serious setup back there." And I go like, "Oh, I stream like on Twitch. I make YouTube videos." And he goes, "Oh, like Fortnite." And I'm like, "Yeah, like Fortnite."
Like
fucking
Fortnite.
Oh, like Fortnite? Yeah, like Fortnite. Yeah. That's all. I just was really excited to tell you guys that. Just wanted you to know.
Sorry about your flies.
Yeah, that's rough. I had an experience last weekend. I went out with some of Tanya's work people, and they're like, "So what do you do?" And I was like, "Online entertainment."
Oh,
you have to be careful.
You sound like you have an OnlyFans.
Exactly.
Yeah. I was like, but not porn. And they're like, well, and I was like, God damn it, why didn't I just say I do like fuck anything?
No, online media. You always have to say media, not entertainment.
I always prepare myself for that. And
Decky
then
makes solo masturbation videos online.
So then I did it, and then I spent the next hour talking. It's just like, I was like, no, I'm not going to tell you my channel.
Yep.
No, I'm not famous.
Exactly.
Really?
No,
You
I don't
wouldn't
play
tell him?
Fortnite. No, I don't play League of Legends. I just play like different PC games every week.
I always tell him eventually.
And
Brian Laundry found. You click it and it's just Decky masturbating.
it was like the guys were super nice. They were just curious about the space, but I just hate talking about any of it.
Well, that's the problem is once they learn, like YouTube, whatever, people have questions. And a lot of people don't. It's a new industry and people are interested in knowing about it. Some people want to get into it, but they can't. And other people just are interested. And it's like...
Yeah, and they're just curious about it. They're like, all right, some white guy in Mexico does this. They're like... And they were totally cool about it. I just was trying to just, like, cut it short any way I could.
Next time, tell them I work in online marketing. Or I
sit in the mornings in the mirror sometimes. And I'm like, online marketing, online... and I go through this preparing for that moment. But when I was sitting there, it was at Hooters. And when I was sitting there, and this man asked me, he was all like, so what do you do? And I was like, online entertainment, but it's not porn. And he's like, what does that mean? I was like, I play video games. It just comes out.
What's your channel? I can't tell you. Stop talking to me.
It's my biggest. I'm like, I'll talk to people in a chat all day, but you put me face to face with a man, and I'm just like terrified.
It's
sometimes
so situational.
Sometimes you could say I work in video game marketing. If you want, because then you can just talk about, help promote new games that are out, which is true. That's not a lie.
It's a half lie, but yeah,
it's a half lie. But
yeah,
it's
close enough that
I'm willing to full lie.
Right, it's close enough that if someone asked you about it, you could continue to talk about it without being a dumbass. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then it's like not being like George Costanza and be like, I'm an architect.
Exactly, yeah.
And then they're like, oh, what? And you just don't know anything.
Vandalay Industries, bro.
Yeah. They're like, oh, really? I'm an architect too. And then they start talking to you, and then they think you just lied because you clearly aren't an architect.
Yeah. All right. So
I think
there's
it's
that,
so.
but let's.
It's just like my friends think it's the coolest shit ever, but if I talk to anybody else, I find that they're like, "Oh, my son watches some Minecraft. My son watches Dream all the time. He's 5." And I'm like, "Great."
Yeah, it's either that or they don't know what you're talking about at all, and they give you one of these. They're like, okay. And they're like,
I wish.
Yeah.
I actually had a girlfriend's relative type of deal, distant relative type of deal, that thought I was a streamer, which I'm not. But like they like looked down on me because they thought I was a streamer, and I was like, well, first off, I'm not a streamer, so. But second off, fuck you. Like, who cares?
Maybe not.
What did they do for work, Kings? What?
I don't know.
Worked at a bank.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
The bank is like the nemesis of the streamer job.
It's always like, how dare you? How dare you enjoy your life? You should be fucking miserable like me. You should hate any time between 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. You should just be fucking miserable. You should hate your fucking life, and if you don't, fuck you. Your job sucks.
You're not valid.
That's not real work.
Whatever.
So my big topic for this
Oh,
for
yeah.
today.
The
we
solution to the
we
flies.
mentioned frogs, yeah.
Yeah.
We've all talked about it briefly. Sometimes we get into it more than others. We all have dabbled somewhat in cryptocurrency. ZChum more than most.
You could say that.
Yeah. He's done more than dabbled. I've dabbled. By no means do I have any experience, know what I'm talking about. I choose whatever has the cool icon.
Sorry, did you say?
I go with it.
Did you say Davil?
Yeah.
It's dabble.
Yes.
What did I say? Davil, not dabble.
I don't know.
Now that I honestly don't know what I would say properly now.
Yeah, I thought maybe I was wrong this whole time. Sorry. Okay,
Honestly, yeah. Either way, dabble. I honestly don't know.
This happens
if I
to
was
me
asked to spell
sometimes.
it, I would have no idea.
It's
like ladder and
happens.
latter.
It's,
I know
you
it's
hear
ladder.
someone say something and you second guess the way you're saying it. Like
It's
I heard
definitely-
King say supposedly, but it's supposedly. I had to look it up, but I wasn't sure. I was like, is that right?
It's with T's, right?
Supposedly, like a D.
ED.
It's with D's?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, shit!
Oh.
Davil.
That happens sometimes. It's weird, but yeah.
All
Anyway,
right. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead, Decky.
I
Sorry,
dabble
Kings.
and dabble.
I didn't mean to talk about how you say the word wrong, but I wasn't sure. I had to look it up. The same thing happened to me.
I dabble and dabble, both in crypto.
Both,
Normally I'm just like, hey, that's got a cool icon. I'm gonna put some money in it. Because like my entire like interest into crypto was people donating on stream, and that was back in like 2017, and it's going here, going there. So that's been my entire thing. And I somehow still have a little bit of money to play with in the spectrum. So Tuesday, then we're filming this on Friday. Tuesday, my friend messages me, and he's like always in chat, always talking. He's like he's a real friend, and he's all like, I'm gonna buy an NFT. And I was like, dude, you're a fucking idiot, man. Because like I know NFTs, I know people are addicted to it. I get it, it's like trading cards, but I'm just like, but I'm also the guy that's like, I'm just gonna save your NFT and put it on my hard drive. Like, fuck you. Mm-hmm. And I get that that's not what it's about. But I was like, okay, dude, yeah, that's cool. And then he linked it. And I clicked the link. And that was the major mistake in my...
Just open a can of worms.
Exactly. Because I have a very addictive personality. Much like Aqua. Aqua, I'll send you a toad after the stream.
Okay.
But
Thank you.
But I clicked it, and it was for this thing called like No Fun Toads, which the abbreviation is NFT. And by no means am I trying to shill this.
Are they non-fungible toads?
By no means am I trying to shill this, because believe me, there's zero money to be made. But I looked at it, and it's like this. It's yet to launch. You buy the mint, and it was gonna launch today, and this is like on Tuesday. And I was like, yeah, dude, you're a fucking idiot. Go ahead, spend your fucking money. But then I slept on it, and Wednesday comes, and I woke up thinking about toads. I woke up thinking about that bright-colored toad that I had seen, and I was like, oh, I'm buying one. And so I went through the process, and I transferred some ETH, and I did some other shit, and
Is this on MetaMask? Is that what this is?
Yeah, it's like OpenSea, which, uses MetaMask to log in.
Oh, is it OpenSea?
And I bought the toad, and I talked more with my friend about it, and apparently he's friend of some comedian, Brian something, I don't know who it is, and he's on some podcast that is called, like, The Fighter and the Kid. I had never seen it. I've watched the episode since then. And apparently the comedian goes on the episode, and he talks to them about it, and that's where he learned about it, because he's in the MMA and shit or something. And so that's why he wanted to buy it, and then he told me about it, and so I bought it. And by all means, like, there's some NFTs that, like, people know are gonna be, blow up. They're gonna get huge. And apparently, ever since CryptoPunks, like, the number of NFTs that you produce is 10,000. They've sold, like, under 2,000. So it's definitely not something I'm trying to shill to you guys. Because the whole thing with NFTs, you want it to sell out and people want it, so they pay more to get it. There's plenty to go around.
I might buy a toad.
So anyway, yeah, it's No Fun Toads, and these cute
I
toads.
love
They have a
these.
bunch of different attributes.
ZChums already.
See what I mean, ZChum?
Maybe they could eat
look
the
at the
flies
toad
in
and they
your
look
house.
back.
So the
Get them and they'll
toads,
eat your flies.
the toads are made by the community and then minted, and then so anyone
It's
can
like
make a
Pepe's.
toad.
No, you don't choose. Like, they have 10,000 toads, and it's like an algorithm. They have different aspects. You can have weird eyes, you can have a party hat, you can have an eye patch, and, like, just an algorithm puts them randomly together, and you mint one, and you get a random assortment of what the toad looks like.
It's gambling. It's gambling.
I love
Yeah.
that, dude, because you could get a sick-looking toad.
Or you could just get the most plain toad.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like a knife with the amount of fade in CS:GO.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
And so, like, from the moment, and I was
Look at
surprised because,
ZChum.
like, when I
Eyes
bought,
are lighting up.
my thought process is like, I invested some money in Charizard token, thanks Aqua, and
welcome. Sorry.
and I lost every penny of it. And like, but it was a journey, and I enjoy that kind of thing. And it wasn't a huge sum of money, and so, like, it's a learning experience, and it's a journey. It's something great to talk about. Something great to talk
It
to
helps
your
you
friends
learn.
about.
Yeah.
And so, like, I was like, I have nothing about NFTs other than, like, JPEGs are dumb. The NFT technology is cool for, like, a lot of stuff that it could be used for, but it's popular for JPEGs, which is questionable. And so I was like, you know what? I want in. I'm willing to lose this money. It's fine. It was like $150 to get it, plus you have to pay gas fees, so it's like $200. I was like, I'm in. So I bought it that morning. And I told my friend, he's like, oh, you dude, all right. We're both on this sinking ship together. We're both going to lose $200. I was like, fuck yeah. And then, like,
Sounds great.
I've never been more addicted to something in my life. It wasn't released yet. It released today, Friday. And this is like on Wednesday. And
The
it just
15th.
shows in your wallet a brief gif of, like, the average frog and a bunch of different variations of it. It says releases soon. And I constantly looked at it. Like, every 10 minutes, I was opening up my wallet to look at it. And I was like, what is my frog going to be? And I've not had that sort of fucking just addiction and pure high. Like, I can't even remember. Like nothing. Like, crypto, any of that other shit. Like, I was in on this fucking toad that I had bought for $200. I was in. It was eating me alive. And I took Thursday off to
look at the toad.
No, I took Thursday off because I did a extension for my taxes because Amazon didn't give me my 1099s. So, like, I needed to file my shit yesterday. And so, like, I took yesterday off, I didn't even start filing my taxes for fucking hours because I was all focused on this goddamn toad. I was in the Discord. I was talking to everybody. I was just like, my fucking toad. And like at the same time, like I'm the same guy that hates fucking NFTs because NFT people, they're the same people like vegans and goddamn CrossFit. They never shut the fuck up about it. Now look at me. Look at me right now. I'm talking nonstop. Anyway.
Dude,
You're making me want to get a toad. I want a
These
toad.
are fucking cool.
I was thinking the entire time, I was like, Aqua would lose his life to this shit.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah. I like this.
These are cool. I like the idea. Like
So,
you pay.
Hey, maybe they'll appreciate in huge value. Maybe it won't be like Charizard
Some
coin.
NFTs do. I don't think the toads are. That's
I
what I'm
think
saying.
I
Don't
think
buy a
not.
toad.
I think the toad will go down. Yeah.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
there are some NFTs you could make a ton of money on. It's not the toad.
But what a great way to get
and I'm
into
sorry.
it.
I'm sorry to the toad founders. I've talked to them a lot. They're all cool. I don't mean to be shitting on your toads. I've bought more than one at this point. I'm getting there. So Thursday wraps up, and it's Thursday night. I have my one toad, and I watched the podcast. I'm sure some people will be familiar with it. It's called The Fighter and the Kid, and it's like some MMA guy and a couple other dudes, and I don't know if the comedian is like a real part of it or not. Anyway, I watched it, and the comedian, he's like 50-something. He is the one that's friends with the founder of the toad, and he gives the most pathetic, terrible description of what an NFT is and what the toad is.
Typical.
And then the other guys are even more clueless than he is, and they're like, "You make money off toads?" And
I don't
crypto?
get.
Like,
I don't get it. The picture of the frog and it,
they're like, "Why don't we have NFTs after us as animals?" And so like that's when it sparked this idea. I was like, these guys don't know what they're talking about, and they try to pull it up on like OpenSea and everything else. And you mint the toad on its own website for 0.04
right. You gotta
F.
like do it in its own.
Yeah, and then you like have it on OpenSea later. So I had this idea, and I was like, these guys don't know what they're talking about. I'm guessing their audience is even more stupid than they are. I'm going to sell my toad before it releases. So I go to OpenSea, and I'm like, I want to sell my toad that I have, even though it's not released and you can't see what it is. And apparently OpenSea is like, all right, you can sell stuff, but you have to pay like a $200 gas fee to be able to sell anything on the website. And I was like, why wouldn't, fuck no. But then I was like, well, I already bought the toad. I have to sell it at some point or else it's waste. So I was like, and I had been drinking a little bit. So I was like, all right, I'm in. So I paid $200 of that to be able to sell stuff on OpenSea. And then it was all like, but you also have to pay another $16 to be able to list it. And I was like, isn't that what selling it is? So I paid $16 more of that in a gas fee. And then I was like, so I paid $150 for the toad, $50 worth of gas to get the toad. So it's like $200 for the toad. And then I paid another $216 for these fees to be able to sell the toad. Now I'm $416 in fucking goddamn in the hole on this fucking toad. What mistakes have I made? And I was in a hurry to go to bed. Like my girlfriend was already asleep. So I was like, all right, do you know what? Put the toad up. I'm going out of here. I wake up the next morning. Instantly, my brain is like, "Where's the toad? Like, let me look at my toad."
Still
this is this
Just
morning.
let me see him, please.
Yes. And so, like, because like I can't remember the last time I've been so addicted to something, and it's terrifying. But I was like, "Where's my toad?" So like, I open it up and I want to look at my toad, even though it's not released yet. It was going to release later today, and it wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, "What?" And I started kind of getting worried. I was like, where's my toad? What happened? And I'm like, what happened to my toad? Because I'm not familiar with the space. And I like go on OpenSea. I go on my wallet. And my toad's gone. I don't have notifications. I don't have email. I have nothing. And then when I go to look at my wallet for the toad, I see that I have $450 in my wallet when I had nothing before. So apparently I had sold my toad for $450.
Somebody bought your toad.
Yeah, somebody bought my frog.
Yep.
Despite them not being able to see it, and despite them being able to
$14
mint their
profit,
own
it sounds like.
for
Yeah,
$150.
for cheaper.
Yeah, they could have minted their own, but they didn't.
Yeah,
'cause
so
they're
somebody's
that-
an idiot.
because like,
Yeah, someone's an idiot. That's what
and
happened.
that's why I put it up for sales, because like nobody understood on that podcast what they were talking about. It's like their audience doesn't understand. They're going to hear about this toad. They're going to
Did
go
you
to
ever-
OpenSea and try and buy one.
Did you ever get to see what it looked like? I mean, obviously you can go back and see now, right?
I did, yes. They did release. So I sold it for $450, which means I made about like $30 profit after you count me buying the toad and all the fees that I paid. But now I can sell anything I want on OpenSea, which is great, even though I want to be out of the NFT game. So like that part, I was like, holy! I woke up with the biggest high in the world.
Decky, you're and in I was like, now, man. You're getting sucked in.
I've done it.
Because there's some really cool NFTs if you like it. This premise is like really common, and there's some really cool ones that I think you're now gonna.
I'm terrified of it. Yes, I'm terrified. ZChum. I keep telling myself no.
You've had a taste now, and now it's. Can we see the toad?
Your Discord logo?
This Discord logo is one of the ones that he got that was cool.
Yeah, I know this has been going on for ages.
That is
a lot of people don't give a fuck about NFTs. But yeah, like, so I start my stream, and I tell them my story, and they're like, holy shit, dude, this is awesome. And they're like, fuck the other guy that, got you into it. He still has his toad. You've already cashed out. You made profit, and you have the ability to do all this other stuff.
We're going to have to put in a picture of this toad.
Yeah, I was going to send it to you guys.
We're going to have to show it in the podcast.
Yeah, I have to show it in the podcast. Send it in the Discord now. Let's see this.
We got to put this toad in. Everyone's going to wonder. Sorry, audio listeners, but
I'll describe it. I'll describe it to the Spotify listeners.
Oh no, that's definitely not.
Yeah, don't go to that. That's
God, I'd hate to be influenced.
There you go. Click on that, and you can see the two current toads that I have.
Let me take a look at these toads. Let me describe these for the.
Okay, yeah, fuck yeah. Those are good.
I got some pretty good fucking toads.
Dude, this one's cool. This guy looks like he's like an analyst.
Yeah.
Like an analyst toad.
You have the nerd toad and you have Marge Simpson toad. But they both have the man dragon skin, which is like 3% of toads have it.
That's a rare.
Sick, yeah. Pretty sick. And like the red eyeballs, 3%. There's all these like stats on like the different aspects that they have on how rare it is, and both these toads are pretty good. Toad number 1, the analyst, he has 8 different aspects that are within the 1-digit percentages. Like his 8 ball is like an 8% chance of getting it. The red eyeballs are like 3%. There's all this different shit. And then I have the Marge Simpson toad, which is my real favorite. That one's looking sick.
That one's cool.
Yeah.
I like the
out of his
mind. Yeah.
I like the Nikes.
I'm not sure about that yet. That might, cause some issues later on for the developer, but it'll never be.
So what are you gonna do with these couple toads you have?
He's gonna sell them to you.
I had my toad. I sold it. I made the profit, and I was.
What did that one look like?
That was the thing. I went and looked it up. It's the shittiest fucking goddamn toad in the world, dude. It's like a naked toad with an Xbox controller, and I was all like, "This stupid motherfucker paid $450 for that. Eat your heart out, bitch." And I was like, "Fuck this guy, man." Because I was terrified. I went to his profile. It shows who buys it because it's on the blockchain. Right. And I followed it, and I looked at it because before I couldn't see it when he bought it, and I was like, it was the biggest relief in my life to see that it was such a shitty fucking toad. Mm-hmm. So that was great.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Okay. My main thing was that I was like, I can just get out. I can be like, I did the NFT thing.
I'm looking at the one you sent to Arcos. Sorry.
God, there's so much. There's so much. I've got toads all over the world right now. But I was like about to start my stream, and I told previously about my stream that I'd bought a toad and how ashamed I was that I was experimenting with NFTs. Because I've been very judgmental on the NFT community prior to this. And so I was like, I can't show up to stream without my toads. And I was like, you know what? I got this money in my MetaMask wallet. I'm not going to send it back to where I keep most of my crypto. I'll buy 2 toads. That's $300. I got 450 in here. I'm buying 2 toads. So I bought 2 toads. And I didn't tell my stream about it. I told my stream this exact story when one of my mods is like, "You sold your toad? You're not in the toad community anymore." And he sent me $150 in Bitcoin. And he's like, "Buy new toad on stream right now." And I was like, God fucking damn it. So I transferred to the Ethereum. I bought a new toad. And I was like, this one I'm going to give away. Arcos won it. I gave it to Arcos. So Arcos is now the proud owner of like
Yeah, I
Toad
see that one.
1580 or some shit. But I still have 2 Toads myself, which we'll put pictures up in the podcast for you guys. But they and it released on stream, so everybody got to watch like it go from being like releasing soon, no real picture, to the Toads that I have. And I scored some pretty dope Toads. Arcos also scored a pretty dope Toad. The guy that got fucked was the guy that bought my original Toad for $450.
Dude, I hate to say it, but that original Toad, I actually like that one the most.
Oh, get what?
Get
He's
out
a
of here.
gamer. He doesn't have anything
dude,
cool going on.
He's naked.
Can you
except he
screenshot
has...
this Toad
Yeah, here.
for me?
I
And
don't have
then
to-
I will also have the Toad. May I have the Toad?
I think that
there he
one's
is.
cool as hell. He's
All right,
got
so
his
I'm
little-
just
Fuck that, dude.
got
No,
a
you're
little-
on some bullshit. That
Dude,
Toad
I'm just gonna-
sucks.
I'm just gonna save this Toad, and I will also own the Toad.
Yeah, and you own that Toad too now. I mean, he does have like the little like rainbow like
And
spinny hat
done.
without the
It is
And he's
now
got a
my
little collar
Toad.
on, and he's got his little controller.
What
He's
I
got
like is
slippers.
Decky, his little profile, he's got his 2 Toads, and then it says copy pasting your JPEGs as his little like status thing.
On OpenSea. I made my
Yeah.
status copy of it just to piss off like the hardcore NFT dudes. But so far, everybody I've met in the NFT community is fully aware, and they're all in it. It's like the Toad community is dope as shit. Don't buy a Toad. You're not gonna make money. I am lucky that I came out even with that, and then I invested money again, and I'm not getting that shit.
Your
back.
Toads
That's
are
fine.
pretty cool,
But-
Decky. You got some cool
Yeah.
Toads.
I like that one with the controller actually in the tie.
Dude,
Fuck you! No, dude.
I do
was
too.
so proud of myself. I was like, this Toad sucks. My Toads are so much fucking cooler.
I'm
than
gonna
that
save
Toad.
that one. Yep, he's mine now. Saved him right to my desktop, actually.
See, the future of
So.
NFTs is cool though because when they actually have utility, like
You can
crazy
do a
utility.
ton with the actual.
what do you
NFT
mean when they have
besides
utility?
JPEG.
This is utility, baby. This is what I'm
Well,
talking about.
like there's a NFT
This,
like
seeing this Toad changed my life.
there's a crypto like horse racing thing like a Zed or whatever, and like you can breed the horses and they actually race. It's like crypto horses racing, and that could be cool because you can actually own like
Bet on him.
Yeah, that's what happens. You bet on them, and then you can make crypto
That's
from your
cool.
bet.
That I would get into. Ooh.
That's a thing,
Man.
and that's like a cool thing that they could expand on later. But NFTs as it is right now, no, thank you. I'll stay away.
goofy JPEGs for the most part.
Yeah.
But that's my experience. I could have gotten out positive. I did buy 2 more Toads, and they're not going to sell, especially now that everything's been revealed and everything else.
Yeah.
I think they've sold about 2,000 out of 10,000. And if you want to make money, you need to have like all 10,000 sold, and like people want them after
Right.
they've been sold out.
You need the
And then
demand
if
to
you
be
have a rare
higher.
one, that's where you make like real money.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen. So I'm not trying to shill you guys anything. I'm just giving you my experiences on how I'm losing money in the crypto space this time.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm
How to
happy,
lose money in the
Decky.
crypto space. That's what we do.
This time. That's good, Decky. I'm
It's a long
happy-
explanation, but it's like a roller coaster of emotions from buying it to wasting money to coming out on top and then going back in.
Yeah. I
Pretty
get it.
cool. Pretty
Well,
cool,
that's good,
Decky.
Decky.
So I'm happy. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Very glad you got into it, dude.
I wanted to ask you guys. This is like a very boring question, but I'm genuinely interested. What's your favorite movie ever?
Starship
Top
Troopers.
couple, maybe. Have we talked about this ever?
I
We have
think
talked
we
about
have
this.
on
We've-
I talked about it a lot,
on
yeah.
members only. We've talked about this like 3 times, I think. Yeah.
Oh. All right.
What's
Never mind.
Aqua's? What's it? No, I don't know y'all's.
Dazed
I'm
and
sure you have
Confused.
mentioned
Dazed and Confused is up there for me.
it. Never seen it.
You should. It's a great movie. Good Time
Oh fuck yeah!
is up there.
It's not a fun movie though.
It's a good time. If you watch
Fucking
it, it's just a
stresses
fun
me
one.
out.
Yeah, Uncut Gems was even more stressful.
Yeah,
I think.
definitely yes.
But that's up there too. I really like that movie as well. Yeah, those are. Yeah, I'd say those.
The Man with No Name series, I guess, would be up there.
Is that an anime?
No, that is Clint Eastwood, westerns.
Oh shit! Yeah.
And then Gladiator, I think. Was
anime.
one of them, too. And then
An anime.
a couple like Braveheart's pretty good, and so is Patriot. I guess those are old.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah.
Mel Gibson's fucking crazy, but he made some
King's
good
in on
movies.
the epics, dude. Hell yeah.
Some of the epics are really good. Yeah.
I don't have any.
ZChum?
I watched hundreds of movies, man. I literally cannot think of any that I would put that high up, just because of like, I'm always watching.
I guess.
I'm always watching movies, man. And then like as time passes, I like start forgetting movies that I watched. I'm like, that's the best movie I've ever seen. And then some time will pass and I'll forget about it. And then I have a new favorite movie, and I'd hate to say like that's my favorite movie when really like a movie I had watched but forgot about was my favorite movie. So I don't know.
agree.
I don't know.
It depends on the day, I guess.
It's way too loaded of a
movies.
question for me.
Yeah, I know. It's a stupid question.
I have such an affinity for movies that it's so hard to like to nail a favorite down. That just feels impossible.
Days, Castaway, really good.
Okay, let's not get into spoilers. You guys watch Squid Games?
No.
Squid Game?
No.
I want to. I haven't seen it yet. I hear everybody talking about it.
I hovered
I
over.
didn't want to get into spoilers.
I hovered over
I watched all
or
of it.
hover over it on Netflix, and I'm like, I should watch that, and then I don't. But
Yeah, I tried watching it like once, and I stopped halfway. Like halfway.
The funniest part for me when I first saw it on Netflix, like when it, like I saw the day that it, like the pop up, I saw like the screen, and I was like, I thought it was like a Japanese reality game. Like I thought it was a real reality game, and I was like, I don't want to watch it. And so like I ignored it, and then I saw it like blowing up everywhere else, and I was like, okay, I'll watch it.
How was it?
It was worth watching. The ending was lacking. That's all I'll say.
Sounds
But
like the
it was
Hunger
worth a
Games
watch.
to me.
It was worth a watch, especially
Is it
like
like
if
the
you
Hunger
watched
Games?
I saw like 2 of the. I don't even know how many movies. I saw part of those.
yeah, but Japan kind of pioneered that.
With Battle Royale.
With Battle Royale.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it's got so much of the Battle Royale vibe. That's what it fucking like. And if you enjoyed Battle Royale, you'll probably enjoy this.
Yeah.
It had very much a lot of the same aesthetic, which I thought was dope.
Remember that one with Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Oh shit, Death
where
Race
they're
or
like
something?
criminals on an island or something?
Yeah.
That was a good one.
I don't think I saw it. I remember it coming out, though, yeah.
What a fucking weird movie that was.
But yeah, watch Squid Games.
All right. Cool.
We'll talk about it another time. Movie review podcast coming up.
Ooh.
Yeah, I keep meaning to watch it. Maybe I'll watch it tonight. I don't know. Well, I gotta go.
Movie too.
I gotta go count my flies.
Very important stuff tonight. Yeah.
I'm gonna go look at my toads.
I have to go set up my anti-Aqua defenses around my house so he can't get in tonight and release the spiders. Do not let this man in your house.
There's a picture.
All right. Hey, thank you for watching the Gamer Hole. We appreciate you
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much. We will, as always, see you next Thursday. We're gonna see you
check
every
in
Thursday.
and see how much money Dekies lost from toads
Yep.
by next week.
And we will see you next Thursday, every Thursday for the rest of your life. We will see you every Thursday. Bye. Bye, gamers.
Bye. Thank you. Hey, thank you for watching the Gamer Hole today. I hope you enjoyed your time in the hole with us. I know we did. If you want to support the channel even further than just watching it, which we appreciate so much, because let's face it, we're not exactly, we're not great conversationalists, but we try. But if you want to see some exclusive content, every week we do a special episode as well as the occasional live stream, just some extra stuff. You can join the members program here on YouTube. There's a little join button down below the video there. Check it out if you want to, get some extra stuff or even just support what we're doing here. Either way, we'll see you again next week, every Thursday, forever. Okay, thanks again.